This is Class 9 CBSE History Chapter 1 French Revolution Part 2. French society during the late 18th century. In this topic, we are going to learn about the causes of the outbreak of the French Revolution. In 1774, Louis XVI, he belongs to Bourbon family of kings, ascended the throne of France. During that time he was 20 years old and he married to the Austrian princess Marie Antoinette. Here Austria is a country which is in Europe. Upon his accession, the new king, that is Louis XVI, found an empty treasury, that is revenue of the state. Otherwise, funds of the state, funds of the country, it was empty. Why this one is empty? The reasons are follows. The reason number 1, long years of war had drained the financial resources of France. So, the long years of war, almost more than 100 of years of war between France and Britain. This one is drained the financial resources of France. Added to this was the cost of maintaining an extravagant court at the immense palace of Versailles. This is the reason number 2. Extravagant of court, that is more expenses, spending money without the reasonable, without any necessary, that is not important, that one. So that much of amount they spend for the maintaining of the palace of Versailles. Under Louis XVI, France helped the 13 American colonies to gain their independence from the common enemy Britain. This is the reason 3rd one. So under the Louis XVI, during that time, the France helped the America because the 13 colonies which was under the control of the Britain. So America and Britain fought for this. The France helped the America to gain the independence in the 13 colonies which was under the control of Britain, because Britain is the common enemy of France. The war added more than $1 billion livres. Livres is a unit of currency in France. This one is discontinued in 1794. So up to 1794, the livre, the unit of currency which was followed there. After that only franc turned as a currency of France. To a debt that had already risen to more than 2 billion livres. So these were added more billion livres already, which is risen up to the 2 billion livres. This is the reason number 4. Next one, the lenders who gave the state credit, that means to the country, some lenders given that credit, that is loan amount, now began to charge 10% interest on loans. So now they increased the interest on the loans almost 10%. This is the reason number 5. So the French government was obliged to spend an increasing percentage of its budget on interest payments alone. So the French government, there is no way, they spend lot of amount in their budget because of the interest payments alone. To meet its regular expenses, such as the cost of maintaining an army, the court, running government offices or universities, the state was forced, that is the France country was forced to increase taxes. This is the main reason. So they want to increase the taxes. Yet even this measure would not have sufficed. French society in the 18th century was divided into 3 estates. So the French society divided into 3 estates, 3 stages of groups, and only members of the third estate paid taxes. So here you have that one picture is there, that is the how that society of France is divided into the three estates. First estate is mentioned as clergy. Clergy means church peoples like bishop, fathers, and that church persons, important persons, those who are involved in the celebration of the church festivals, etc. So clergy means church peoples. Next one is second category is second estate, that is nobility. Nobility means nobles, that is aristocracy in the upper rank. So like landlords, okay, in the like feudal system, landlords. Next category is third estate. These third estate peoples are common peoples. Once again, the third estate divided into three. So first is big businessmen, merchants, court officials, lawyers, etc. This group is basically or somewhat rich, as well as that they are educated. Second level is peasants and artisans. Third level is small peasants, landless labor, and servants. In these three estates, only members of the third estate paid taxes. The society of estates was part of the feudal system that dated back to the Middle Ages. The term old regime is usually used to describe the society and institutions of France before 1789. Old regime means old system of government, old system of policies, which is they are following in that during this 1789 period also. Here this society is divided a part of the feudal system like king, then clergy, then nobles, then here they given as third estate, that is common people. That first two estates are enjoying the lot of privileges. They no need to pay taxes, but they enjoying all the privileges. But the third estate peoples only, they should pay the taxes. Figure 2, we already seen this, shows how the system of estates in French society was organized. Peasants made up about 90% of the population. So the peasants, that is third estate peoples, that population is 90%. However, only a small number of them owned the land they cultivated. In that few peoples, few number of peasants only hold the land for cultivation. About 60% of the land was owned by nobles, the church, and other richer members of the third estate. Here almost 90% of the peasants or that population in the French society. In that, yes, a few members only hold that, that means they only owned the land for their cultivation. In that 60% of the land was owned by nobles, the church, and other rich members. Rich members means in the third common level, third estate level. First category like big businessmen, merchants, court official, lawyers. That person, those who are rich members, they only owned the land. The members of the first two estates, that is the clergy and the nobility, enjoyed certain privileges. Here privileges means facilities, concessions. Okay, they enjoyed lot of that by birth. This is important, by birth. The most important of these was exception from paying taxes to the state. So they no need to pay the tax, clergy and nobles. The nobles further enjoyed feudal privileges. Feudal privileges means they also collected the taxes from the peasants. This included feudal dues, which they extracted Feudal dues means a compulsory payment that the lower estate, that is peasants, had to make to the higher estates. They has to pay to that higher estate. This could be collected in the form of cash or kind or services. Kind means your product, your agricultural product, or through the services. This one is known as feudal dues, which they extracted from the peasants. The peasants were obliged, the peasants were forced to do something to that nobles, to render services to the lord. Here lord means landlords. To work in his house and fields, agriculture fields, to serve in the army, or to participate in building roads. The church too extracted its share of taxes called tithe. So tithe the church people collected from the peasants. Tithe means a tax levied by the church comprising one-tenth of the agricultural produce from the peasants. And finally, all members of the third estate had to pay taxes to the state. This included a direct tax. So the church people collecting the tax separately in the name of the church, 1/10 of the agricultural produce from the peasants. Apart from that, the third estate paid taxes to the state, that is include direct tax. Direct tax is called as tail. That is, tail means tax to be paid directly to the state. That means directly to the country. And a number of indirect taxes which were levied on articles on everyday consumption like salt or tobacco. For that purpose also they are collecting the taxes. That one is known as indirect taxes. The burden of financing activities of the state through the taxes, this is important, through the taxes, was borne by the third estate alone. So third estate persons alone, they collected the taxes. Here one picture is given here, described about this noble person and the peasants, how they are collecting the taxes, etc. Here this noble person is described as a spider here. Here they given here spider picture here. And then peasant is considered as a fly. Okay. So that spider is, that means that noble person is sitting in his place alone. He is not doing any job. But even though the peasants do is everything, hard work, everything, and then he is giving that all the produce products to that noble person. This one is described here, how that the noble person collecting or extracting the taxes from the poor peasants. In the next video, we will learn about the two more causes, that is economic causes and intellectual or immediate causes. So that is the struggle to survive. Until then, thank you.